I may get my feelings hurt in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, everything in between, hello, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be checking out what Germans actually think of Americans. I feel like it's probably going to be a lot of stereotypes because, you know, everybody has stereotypes. I have some of Europeans, which I often voice in my videos, and I'm sure y'all have a bunch of me. I see it all the time in my comment section. But it's going to hurt a bit more personally when I hear it from the Germans, because these last few weeks, me and Germany have been on like this, I don't want to call it a crusade because that sounds very like evangelical, ridiculous, but we've been on this journey together. Let's say that. We've been on a journey together, me and Germany, on this channel so far. And this is going to be like a dagger to the heart if y'all are looking at me like I'm some fat bimbo who enjoys McDonald's for breakfast and Pizza Hut for dinner. But here we go. Subscribe to me here, like the video. Oh, and let's see what the Germans think about the USA. Let me know if you've traveled abroad here and like it's not just based off of what you've seen on TV or like what you heard about. Like, let me know if you've actually experienced what America is like in real life. Because I feel like we're some of the most polite people. We're not very healthy, yeah. And we might be a little loud, but it's all in good fun. Like, we're not mean or rude, or we're like, we'll welcome anyone. We're very welcoming. But anyway, here we go. What do y'all think of us? Let's see.
Hallo liebe Zuschauer und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Episode von...
Oh, sorry. I was, again, very American. I was assuming she'd be speaking English. Hello dear viewers and welcome back.
Hallo liebe Zuschauer und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Episode von Easy German. Ich bin heute ein bisschen krank, aber das macht gar nichts, denn wir haben heute einen wunderbaren Gastmoderator, nämlich Amir aus den USA. Hi Amir.
Hi, wie geht's, Kari?
Sehr gut. Amir, was machst du denn in Deutschland?
Ich studiere an der Universität Marburg.
If I came from a wealthy family, I would have definitely studied abroad. That's one thing I regret about my college experience, that I didn't get to like go to a big university and travel abroad and, you know, do all these like big moments, but oh well. I still got my degree. Pat on the back.
Ich studiere Neurowissenschaft.
Wow.
Neuroscience.
Und heute extra in Berlin, um mit uns eine Episode zu drehen.
Berlin,
Amir,
Munich.
Was wirst du die Leute fragen?
Where else should I
Ich
visit?
möchte wissen, was die Leute am meisten
What they like
an
the
den USA
most.
gefallen.
Ja.
What they
Das
like
ist eine
the
sehr gute
most.
Frage. Ihr wisst, wir hatten ja schon mal eine Episode Typical American mit Shane. Da gab es sehr viel Diskussion unter dieser Episode, weil wir einmal natürlich viele Zuschauer in den USA haben, aber weil es auch ein sehr kontroverses Thema ist. Viele Deutsche haben eine Meinung zu den USA und heute wollen wir mal wissen, was ist das Positivste, die besten Seiten. Hier ist dein Mikrofon.
I thought we were about to be toxic. No, this is gonna be the okay. Now I'm happy. We're about to talk about the like good stereotypes and opinions y'all have.
Los geht's.
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen! Not the people just watching.
Was gefällt Ihnen am meisten an
the
den
fashion.
USA?
Ist das eine beschissene Frage?
Rude! Yeah, I'm too sensitive for Europe, for sure. For sure. If I'm walking down the street and I make eye contact with you and I say good morning and you're like, get out of my face? Mean.
Ihnen am meisten an den USA?
Ist das eine beschissene Frage?
Nothing.
Nichts.
Was gefällt dir am meisten
Asshole!
an den USA?
Nichts. Die Natur. Das war's.
I've been played ×2. At first I thought they were going to be mean. Then they said they're not going to be mean. And now they're being mean. I like the vastness. Okay, why are we known for nature? We literally have to like make sanctuaries to preserve our nature. Otherwise we would develop it. America's known for our nature? Interesting.
Nichts. Die Natur. Das war's.
Natur.
Nee, mir gefällt die Weitläufigkeit. Also es ist sehr viel schöne Natur in den USA,
Very beautiful,
viele
many
Nationalparks.
national parks. No, but we need the national parks because we would destroy them if they weren't there. That's... Anyway, let me take the few points we can get from the Germans. Let me take them. Now, Ben and Jerry's, of all things in America, you could compliment. You're complimenting Ben and Jerry's. Guys, spam the comments right now with your favorite things about America. Let them be real, not Ben and Jerry's in our national parks. The national parks are so we don't extinct every animal here. It's not something to be proud of.
Keine?
Ben und Jerry's vielleicht, das Eis.
Ja, das stimmt.
Am meisten.
Ja.
Dass ihr sehr gut feiern
Party
können.
well.
Das
Yeah, we
kann
can.
sonst kein anderer.
Doch, das Gefühl der Freiheit. Das Gefühl, dass alles möglich ist.
Yes.
Mir gefällt die Toleranz der Leute, dass man
These
wirklich
are
ganz
better
viel hat.
answers.
Dass man also in New York zum Beispiel ganz viel Kultur hat.
Okay, New York.
Aber auch ganz
Stereotypical.
viel, unterschiedliche Kulturen.
One thing y'all gotta get is, again, we're a whole continent. We're a whole country. We've got Mexico down here, we got Canada up here, which means those two countries at the top and bottom flow into our culture too. Not only that, you've got the South, the very southern culture, the food, the way we speak. You've got the West Coast, California, Washington. They're on the same coast but completely different countries. Then you got the whole Midwest too, country people, cattle, could be snowy, could be mountainy, could be flat. Then you got the East Coast, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Chicago, Ohio. It's literally all these places I've named could be their own country type of deal, but we're one country. So just don't think of like, I like the way she says melting pot, because we really are, because we're so different. It's not New York, it's not California, it's not Texas. Like, those things represent us, but we are so much more than just those small pieces of us, I guess.
Also zusammen sind, also Melting Pot im positiven Sinne, also...
Was mir am besten gefällt in den USA? Ja, das ist halt alles so gemischt.
So mixed up, lots
also
of
viele
people.
Menschen.
I like that
So
we're
wie
known for that,
Deutschland, oder?
melting pot.
Bisschen wie Berlin, nur ein bisschen größer.
Like Berlin.
Sonst finde ich noch gut.
Stop asking this lady. Stop asking her. Oh, Ben and Jerry's again.
Okay, Häagen-Dazs oder
ja,
Ben
und-
Jerry's?
Dass das Weed, also Marihuana in Kalifornien legalisiert ist, finde ich auch ganz toll.
Und die haben zum Beispiel ein Drive-In, wenn sie Geld abheben wollen. Das ist nicht doch...
Y'all don't have ATMs? Oh, that would suck to have to go into the... What if... The days the bank isn't open, though. Banks are only open Monday through Friday. They're like our government buildings. They're only open certain... And it's like from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So what about the times you need to get money out, but the bank is closed? You don't have ATM? That kind of sucks.
Schon sehr lustig gemacht.
Oh, she finds it funny.
Aber was Positives, ne? Die nehmen das Leben ein bisschen lockerer.
Take life a bit less
Wenn sie zum
seriously.
Beispiel ein Haus bauen, dann sagen sie halt, ja, wenn wir
If they
keine Lust
build a
mehr haben,
house, if
verkaufen wir
we
es halt
can't
und
be
ziehen wieder
bothered.
um.
Wait.
Bisschen lockerer. Wenn sie zum Beispiel ein Haus bauen, dann sagen sie halt, ja, wenn wir keine Lust mehr haben, verkaufen wir es halt und ziehen wieder um. Weil wenn man in Deutschland ein Haus baut...
No, we do that. Like, if you build a house, you buy a place of land, build the house, stay in it for like a couple years. Oh, I'm sick of it. I need something bigger. I want something smaller. I just want something different. I'll sell it and buy a new one. Yeah. So is it like a European thing to buy one house and stay in that house your whole life? You don't have to. Like, buy a new one if you want. Obviously, if you have the means to, though.
Sagen sie halt, ja, wenn wir keine Lust mehr haben, verkaufen wir es halt und ziehen
Sell
wieder
it
um.
and
Weil wenn man in
move again.
Deutschland ein Haus baut, plant man ja sein Leben da so ein bisschen zu verbringen.
Oh, you spend your whole life there.
Das Leben ein bisschen lockerer, habe ich das Gefühl.
Was gefällt
We do take
Ihnen
life
am
less seriously.
wenigsten an den USA?
Why did we come back to this guy? He couldn't even tell us anything positive. Now you're gonna ask him something negative? And going back to the don't take life too seriously, I feel like y'all can tell that in my videos. Because I know I say a lot of things that are wrong. I know I say a lot of things that you may say are ignorant, blah, 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 blah. But that is the whole point of this channel. To show, like, hey, I don't know this, but I'm interested in it and I'm ready to learn about it. Like, I don't take shame in being wrong or not knowing something. That's the way you're going to learn. I'm not going to walk around like some of you do, thinking I know everything. Because that's not how you grow. That's not how you learn. That's not how you develop as a human being. And even if I say the wrong thing 5 times after someone has told me the correct thing, oh well, move on. It's not that serious. As she said, don't take life so serious. Don't take YouTube videos so serious. I'm not a damn encyclopedia. I'm just here to entertain. Let's get back to this Grinch.
Ihre Kriegsmentalität.
Oh, that's a good one.
Möchte gern Weltpolizei.
Wanna be world police? That one hit a bit too close to home. It's very true. But then again, in our defense, when shit happens in the world, who do they expect to fix it? Who do they expect to help? Who do they expect to like, oh, come save us? People do though. So, I mean, we've kind of taken it on ourselves now to like wear the cape when people don't ask us to. But when they do ask us to, who's the first name they yell for? It's not England. It's not the whole UK. It's America.
Könnte ich jetzt weit ausholen, aber dass sie sich überall einmischen in
get
jegliche internationale Beziehungen.
Ja.
Dass sie immer meinen, sie müssten immer überall mitmischen.
Ah.
Ich finde.
Okay, so in the from the view of like the I don't want to say EU. Is it the EU? Whatever. The world, the alliance that we all have, right? Whatever it's called. So is America not number one on the totem pole for that? Because that would be the only explanation for why we do get involved everywhere. Because like we're the head boss, I guess.
Amerika nicht cool.
Uncool.
Okay, vielen Dank.
Am wenigsten?
Ja.
Das
The
Essen,
food.
dass man da so viel Fast Food hat und
Ja, aber gibt es
wenig
auch,
richtige Essenskultur.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna have to stop you there. Now you had me, I was agreeing when she said too much fast food because we do. This week alone I've spent like $100 on fast food. KFC, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Golden Chick, Wingstop. Yeah, too much money on fast food. However, like I said earlier, like the different coasts, the different parts of the country, all have different styles of food. You just got to come and taste it. The South, we have our own style. You got gumbo, you got barbecue, you got pies and desserts. The West, you have the seafood and the coastal foods. On the, not the West, the East. The West has their own food. The North has their own food. Like, we're very different. It's not all fast food and like store chains. We have our own food culture.
Das ist auch Fast Food hier, oder?
Ja, das stimmt, aber hier gibt es auch viele nette Restaurants.
Ja.
Und
It is expensive.
das findet man da halt seltener.
Am wenigsten.
Obama's warfare. We're known
Obamas
for war?
Kriegsführung. Also,
Wow, wirklich?
ja.
Ge
Gefällt mir nicht so gut, was der da macht, so alles, ja.
Findest du Donald Trump besser?
Nein.
The way she quickly said no. Wow.
Was ist,
America.
Um Gottes Willen.
was ist der größte Unterschied zwischen Deutschen und
Back to this
Amerikanern?
Schwer zu beantworten. Sind beide bekloppt.
Amerikaner
funny,
dürfen
though.
auf ihr Land stolz sein und Deutsche dürfen nicht auf ihr Land stolz sein.
Oh, man. This is a deep conversation, and I feel like it does tether a line, like the conversation, to where it can get really bad or it's like okay-ish. We all know the reason why people around the world don't want Germans to be proud of their country or whatever, because of like historical things and what's happened in the past. But to blame the Germans of today for that, I don't think is fair. I don't even think I'm the right person to be having this conversation. If you're German, let me know like your perspective on this situation and like why you think America, it's okay for us to be so proud to be an American. Like that is again one of our core values, but it's different for Germans. I feel like it's plain and obvious, but why that is still like present today is what's interesting.
Sind ehrlicher mit sich selber, die Deutschen.
More honest with
Die
themselves than
Geschichte.
Germans.
Und auch die Kultur, die dahinter steckt.
Yeah, the history and the fact that we don't really get taught our actual history, like the details, and I feel like everything is very glazed over or sugar coated. For example, like slavery, you don't see like what it actually meant, and the fact that this was only like 50 years ago, 60 years ago, and how those ideologies of the perpetrators are still in current times. Like everyone just acts like, oh, it's all gone, it doesn't matter anymore. No, it's still here, kind of thing. I like that other people see it at least. Like our history is kind of treacherous.
Was gefällt dir am wenigsten?
Alles.
Ich bin ein Amerikaner.
Sorry.
Deutsche sind oft sehr verbissen. Also ich habe selbst lange im Ausland gelebt und da habe ich den Unterschied wieder so gemerkt, oft so ein bisschen verbissen aber letztlich wächst ja alles immer mehr zusammen. Ne? Deswegen sind die Unterschiede dann auch gar nicht mehr so groß. Aber ich denke, da ist viel mehr so laissez-faire. So, wenn man mal nicht pünktlich ist, dann ist das aber auch okay und wird nicht so schnell so sauer, ist man nicht so schnell so sauer. Und
ich finde das schwierig zu sagen, weil ich finde, Amerikaner sind...
Because we're very much like, oh, it's not working out. Oh well, let it be, move on to the next thing. I think it's difficult to say because I think Americans
in Amerika ist alles möglich, es gibt alles in Amerika, es gibt die intelligentesten, es gibt die dümmsten, es gibt die dicksten, es gibt die dünnsten. Also ich finde das sehr schwierig zu sagen, die Amerikaner.
Exactly, she gets it.
Vielleicht, ich würde dann doch sagen, dass die Deutschen mehr Tiefe haben, vielleicht, ja, in Kultur.
Woher kommst du?
Ich bin halb Engländerin, halb Holländerin.
Oh, toll. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, her accent was good. She said, you're welcome.
Das Deutsche sehr
very ragged,
stramm, also ich weiß nicht, wie ich es ausdrücken soll, aber sie sind halt sehr engspurig.
Very
und Amerikaner nicht, meistens.
Oh, das ist so Klischee-Antwort. Ich glaube, die Amerikaner sind oberflächlicher und die Deutschen ja scheinbar nicht, aber ich war noch nie in USA.
Superficial? What does that even mean? I've never been to the US, so how can you call us superficial? Anyway.
USA? Deshalb keine Ahnung.
Die Deutschen sind, habe ich das Gefühl, ein bisschen gelassener.
A bit calmer.
Die sind ein bisschen mehr down to earth. Das ist so ein amerikanischer Begriff, aber sie sind ja ehrlicher.
Wir haben keine Doppelmoral.
Ich glaube, dass die Deutschen irgendwann mal so eine Niederlage erlitten haben, dass sie daraus gelernt haben und die Amerikaner nicht.
Also That's not true. The Japanese kicked our ass. We still talk about it. Well, not the Japanese. In Vietnam, the Vietnamese kicked our ass. So we know what it means to like lose a war. We defeated the Japanese though.
Die Deutschen irgendwann mal so eine Niederlage erlitten haben, dass sie daraus gelernt haben und die Amerikaner nicht.
Also ich habe Freunde in den USA, wir haben denselben Musikgeschmack und ich schaue wahrscheinlich eher so auf die Gemeinsamkeiten anstatt auf die Unterschiede.
That's nice.
Das ist mehr was Politisches.
I noticed you just walking around in bikini. And there's not a beach in sight.
Ich schaue wahrscheinlich eher so auf die Gemeinsamkeiten anstatt auf die Unterschiede.
Es ist mehr was Politisches. Also die USA sind viel gespaltener in eine extrem liberale und eine extrem konservative Gesellschaft.
But the thing is about the divide too, even me, like, I'm very much one way. And it's just because I feel like the people on, I'm not going to say what side I'm on, but I feel like, and this is from experience, people from the other side, just their way they think and their beliefs and the way they look at other people, I can't mesh with it. It does, like, I can't agree with it. So how can I break bread with you the whole time though you're like, oh, but I would never allow my children to marry someone who looks like you, or I think these people are all going to hell, that kind of thing. So we're so divided because there's no way you can combine those ideologies. Either someone's a human being or you think they're not. And you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying not to get too political, but anyways, this video wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Some things were a bit rubbish, but other than that, I enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here, like the video. I'll see you next one. Bye.